Thank you to League of Conservation voters for this recognition. I'm deeply appreciative because there's not a lot that happens in terms of recognition of getting votes passed in the General Assembly. So it's important to have these friends here. I want to offer some specific thanks. For all of you who come to the General Assembly, you know my legislative assistant, Daphne Quinn, who's not here today, but you know how important of a role she plays to the work that we do. My campaign team is here, Simon Palomore and Jeremy Borden. 3 of my children are here, William, Ashley, and Mason. I appreciate the family support. And then, as Angela pointed out, I literally would not be receiving this award without the important partnership of my wife, Kim. The work, give her a round of applause. The environmental leadership that Kim provides at Southern Environmental Law Center has been critical to helping make sure that the modern environmental movement stitches together, not just fighting on traditional environmental and conservation causes, but attaching their work to environmental justice work, attaching their work to democracy work, where she's led the lawsuit against the constitutional amendment on voter ID. And on top of everything that she does to try and take care of the state of North Carolina, much of what you might read or hear from me is either written by or edited from Kim. So this award is as much hers as it is mine. And I do also want to congratulate and appreciate all the Rising Star winners, and I know how important it is to get this recognition and the appreciation when you're a new member, and to have that pat on the back. And I congratulate you and thank you for filling in the benches as some of us age up and maybe one day out. And I want to give special thanks to my colleague John Autry, who was such an important friend and supporter to me in the House, and we're going to miss you so much when you're gone. And I also want to give thanks to Pricey for her mentoring, education, and leadership. And specifically, I want to say to Pricey, the first time that I turned up and looked at the board in the House and it said that we had lost 118-2 and it was my name and Pricey's, I knew I was on the right side of that vote. And if I can just use my closing moments, I can't get away without giving a message of what I hope for to every person in this room in this important election year. On top of everything that you've heard tonight, including from Attorney General Stein, we cannot let climate change become a second-tier issue in this year's elections. And I want to point out specifically how important it is that we talk as Democrats and advocates specifically to young people and Black people about climate. Because when you listen to young people talk about climate, and when you listen to Black people talk about climate, you hear that they understand how climate is connected. It's connected to the economy, it's connected to housing, it's connected to transportation, is connected to your family, is connected to your future. They get the connections. And we shouldn't try to simplify it in a way that dumbs down to people who, instead of wanting platitudes and basic statements and things that we've said for 20 years, what they want is they want and deserve folks who are leading for bold action that they can believe in, that will take on the big challenges that we have. And we need to deliver that to them. If we want them to deliver the vote, that's our job this year. Thank you for all your work, and thank you for the recognition.